Hi, Team Triceps. Welcome to the team call. I'm so glad you're here. And we're just going to dance a little bit because I was told this weekend that I'm just a little too uptight. So I need to smile more into my team calls, and I need to make you laugh a little bit more because I'm really not all that serious. I guess I just get a little serious when it comes to business. But thanks so much for being here, you guys. We have so much to talk about tonight, and it's one of my favorite topics. It's on Facebook ads. And seriously, Facebook ads is where it's at. It's where it's gonna grow your business. It's where it's gonna, make your network bigger, where you're gonna meet new people. And if you're a new coach on this team, I just wanna say welcome and thanks for being here, and thank you for investing in yourself and being here today. But if you're a brand new baby coach, and you haven't gone through your coach basics or your rock the basics, I want you to just take this with a grain of salt. And I love that you're here learning, but just know that this is something that you're going to grow into, and it might not be something that you have to do right this second. So for whoever's on the call, I just want you to say hi and just say welcome. Tell us one amazing thing that's happened to you this week and why you're feeling extra good right now because you're on this call. And seriously, can you guys even believe it's Christmas? Like it's Christmas time, like Christmas is in a week. Can't believe it. So we got a lot to cover, and this is gonna be really good, and this is gonna help you guys with your reach in 2016. But before we get going and really dig into all the goodies that I have for you guys today, I have a few announcements. So, all right, we got 20 people live. That's awesome. That makes me very happy. I love when you guys get on live because we can interact and we can chat, and you can ask me questions. So I forgot to really kind of introduce myself. For those of you that are new on the call, my name is Sarah Tri. I'm the founder of Team Triceps. I started this crazy little Team Beachbody business like 4 years ago. My anniversary as a coach is coming up, I think it's on Sunday. Or maybe it's Monday. No, I think it's on Monday. On the 21st will be my 4-year anniversary as a coach. And I cannot even believe how much my life has changed because of coaching. I made this decision to join with P90X and Shakeology to save some money on Shakeology. So I joined as a coach, and all of this happened. Like my whole life has changed. And I've been able to create my life by design. I work for myself. I work from home. I get to work in my PJs. I get to talk to really cool people like you. I get to travel the country. I get to work from wherever I want. I get to go to Packers games as many times as I want. Like, the freedom is endless. But best of all with this life by design is I'm actually doing something that I love. Like, I'm actually doing something that I feel passionate about and that I feel like I have a purpose in this world. Before, where I was working, I didn't really feel like I had a purpose. I didn't feel like I was like doing anything that mattered, so that's really the best part of all of this, and the best part of my life by design is that I'm actually doing something that matters. So, my mission and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you create your life by design, whatever that looks like. That is my mission, is to help you create your life by design. And I guarantee that if you can learn Facebook ads and you can start digging in with Facebook ads, you are going to be able to take the next step in creating whatever that looks like for you. Okay, so I'm gonna check the chat box and see what everybody's saying. Oh, Brittany's sick. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. Okay, let's see. Everybody's loving Hammer and Chisel. I love, 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 love it. Alexa invested in Shalene's Virtual Business Academy, and she's taking her business to the next level. I'm also doing Virtual Business Academy, and that's really for coaches who have been, coaching for a year, maybe 2 years, and they're just really ready to outsource some things. Somebody's at our house right now, and I have no idea who it is. So anyways, it's awesome. Like, I'm so excited for Virtual Business Academy for some of, I think it was UPS. Yeah, that must have been who it was. It's just so dark. It gets dark at like 4 o'clock here. Anyways, so Virtual Business Academy is it's going to be incredible because it's going to help us figure out systems and outsource. And that allows me and leaders like Alexa and Lauren Kaliski to do things that only we can do. Because, when you build this business and as you grow a big team, your time becomes very thin and you have a lot of people coming to you. And my favorite part about this business is working with people one-on-one. I love that. I love to help you, my PS coaches, build their business. That's like what I love. I love to strategize with people and build their business and figure out their niche and figure out how to create your life by design. But the only way that I can do that is if I outsource some of the other things that take up time. You know, like creating pictures, like creating covers on YouTube, like creating posts on Pinterest, putting up blog posts, anything that I can put myself out there, that just takes time. Like creating this webinar, that takes time, but I can outsource all of that so that I can focus and do the things that only I can do. So that's why we're excited about Virtual Business Academy. But that's not what we're talking about right now. I just wanted to give Alexa a shout out for that because it's very, very exciting. So, few announcements. Oh, first announcement is that it's my mom's birthday. So if you guys are friends with my mom on Facebook, make sure to send her a little birthday message. My mom is Donna Tri. She's fit over 50, and the girl's rocking it over 50, building her Beachbody business. So shout out to my mama. Happy birthday to her. Okay, so the team retreat, you guys, the Team Triceps retreat is coming up in like 2 months. The team retreat is on February 19th, and we are there February 19th, the 20th, and the 21st, and it's in San Antonio, Texas. There's like 10 spots left. Like there's not a lot of spots left at all, and I want you to be there. I want you to think long and hard about investing in yourself and investing in this business. So, Josh Coates is emceeing for us. And if you don't know Josh Coates, you gotta watch the team call that he did for us last week because Josh is amazing. He's with the John C. Maxwell team, and hopefully you know who John C. Maxwell is. He's an author, a personal development author that's motivational. He's a leadership guru, amazing. If you need a really good book, he's got tons of them, so check him out. But Josh is from the John C. Maxwell team, and he is working with tons of people on Team Triceps within our team, helping us all grow our business and become better leaders. So I asked him to be the MC at the Team Triceps retreat because he's inspirational and he's just really, really good at running the show. I don't know, he's just good at it. So I just want to take that off my plate, and he's just so good at it, and I know he's going to bring so much content and so much inspiration and motivation to all of us at the retreat. So Josh decided to do a little giveaway because he's awesome. So he is doing a giveaway for anybody that is at the team retreat. He is going to be giving away 3 spots to his new program. He's doing a course, an online course for recruiting. So if you're ready to step up your recruiting game, you want to know about Josh's upcoming course. But I don't know what he charges for his online courses. I think they're maybe $100. I can't remember. But he's giving away 3 spots for free at the retreat, and you get entered into the drawing. If you're there at the retreat, you get 1 entry. And then for every coach that you bring with you, so if you bring one of your personally sponsored coaches with you, you get another entry into the pot to win one of those 3 spots in his recruiting online course. So make sure you get to the retreat. That's not the only reason why you want to get to the retreat. That just like sweetens the deal. But the retreat is just going to be amazing because you're going to get to learn from top coaches. It's such a tight-knit group. There's only going to be 60 of us there. You're going to be able to network with people and learn so much stuff. And you guys, I promise you, I am not going to overload you with content. It is going to be so focused, and we are going to get work done while we are there, but in a fun setting, because I know you're going to be taking time away from your family, and I know that's hard, and I know you're making a huge investment to get to the retreat. So I will make sure that you leave the retreat with things done and taking your business to the next level. So I promise you, it is going to be an investment that you are going to want to make. So the theme of the retreat, Josh and I were just talking about this today, but the overall theme is going to be team vision and team mission. So we are going to talk about the whole weekend, how to take your team mission, your team vision, even if you don't even have a team yet. How do you take what you want to do, what you feel in your heart, you want to show people, and how do you infiltrate that into everything you do? From talking to people and having conversations, to your team page, to your team calls, to your one-on-one calls, to your invites, to your challenge groups. How do you infiltrate that across everything you're doing so your message and your mission is the same everywhere? That's the theme of the retreat. Okay, so you have until the end of the year to book your ticket with the retreat. There's links all over the Team Triceps page. Okay, at the end of the year, if we have spots left, I'm opening it up to the rest of the network, and I've got tons of coaches that I'm friends with that I know their teams will be all over it. So don't miss your chance, because I am going to open it up because I want it sold out. Okay, I want 60 people there. Okay, second announcement. Sorry, we have a lot of announcements. Okay, Josh is doing, so last week he talked about team vision on our call and creating your team mission statements. Okay, and he said he was going to give away 2 one-on-one calls. So he was going to give away 2 one-on-one calls to 1 lucky person. Well, we figured out the details of all of that today. So here's what we're doing. So for those of you that created your team mission statement, it's like that 1 sentence. We want you to read that to yourselves every day in the morning and at night. And then on January 6th, between January 6th and January 9th, we want you to create a video, real short video, about how that has helped your business, how that has helped you create more of a team culture for your team page, and how it's just helped you get a better perspective on what you're doing in your business. So from now until January 6th, you're going to say that mission statement in the morning, at night, and then you're going to create a video on how that's helped and why it's changed your business. Okay, from those videos that we get, and the video has to be submitted on Team Triceps, posted on Team Triceps by the 9th of January, anywhere from January 6th to January 9th, those people who submit videos will be entered in to win 2. You guys, Josh's one-on-ones are amazing. His outsider perspective blows me away all the time. And I am the kind of person who likes to do things my way. And when he challenges me, he challenges me. And I always am just like, I kind of want to like butt heads at first, but I promise, like, he has this way of opening up my mind, and I'm like, you're right. Like, I love the perspective that you're giving me. And he's just, I've had so many aha moments from working with him. You guys gotta get this one-on-one call. So this is super easy. This is like the easiest assignment ever. Say your mission statement, morning, night, make a video about why it helped. Okay? Deal? Good deal. So I'm also working on a new coach onboarding, process. So I'm 95% done with that. So I will have that done before the end of the year, and I will launch it so that everybody can start using the new coach training for all of your teams, you know, because you shouldn't have to create all of these videos for your own team. You know, you shouldn't really have to do that until you're really, until your team is really growing big. You should be able to use all of my resources and let me do all that heavy lifting and all that work so that you can focus on building your business and reaching more people so that you can help more people and live out your life by design. Okay, and on that topic, I just made a video for my diamonds on that I'll be posting soon, so you guys should watch for that. Last announcement, no team call next week. No team call next week. It's week of Christmas. Adam and I are traveling all week visiting family, so just we're not going to do team call. All right, are we ready? Ready to jump in? That was a lot of announcements. Okay, cool. I don't think Donna is on the call. Oh, she is. Okay, good. She is on the call. Beautiful. Okay, what a way to spend your birthday on the team call. I love the support and dedication. Awesome. So awesome. See, Mom, and look at this. I even have your birthday card right here. I just haven't mailed it. So bad. Okay, I should have gave it to Dad when he was here this weekend. Forgot. Sorry. Love ya. All right, guys, so why should you be doing Facebook ads? For those of you that are on this call that run Facebook ads, I'd love for you to just jump in the chat box and tell me why you run them and what, you know, why it's helped your business. But we can only reach so many people on our personal page. We can only know so many people to tell them about what we're doing. And most of the people that we know already, probably, you know, this business isn't going to fit for them, right? This is for certain kind of people, and this business isn't for everybody, and neither are our products. So we've got to continue to meet people. That's staying in phase 1. So expanding our network and meeting people. Facebook ads allows us to do that, because with Facebook ads, we can actually target people who are just like us. So we can pick people that are just like us, that are going to get us, that we want to target. So a lot of times on Facebook ads, I'm targeting people that were like me 5 years ago. So I have to go back and think, where was my mindset 5 years ago? What was I doing? What was I thinking? And I can really pinpoint and target those people when I run my ads, okay? Because I know how I was feeling 5 years ago. I was feeling, kind of lost, and I didn't really exactly know what I was doing with my life, and I didn't really have a ton of purpose. I was swimming in debt. I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. There were so many things that was happening in my life 5 years ago that I needed help with, and I found solutions for all of those. And again, I feel passionate about sharing that with people. That's why I run Facebook ads. I'm investing in my business to reach the people that I know need what we have in this opportunity. Okay, but in order to do this, you don't need a lot of money. You can have a very small budget, and we're going to talk about that. But you need a like page. So if you don't have a Facebook like page, you have to create a like page. You just do. You just have to. And if you want to learn more about like pages, I did a call about like pages last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Josh was on the team call last week. But 2 weeks ago, I did a call on like pages just to give you some tips and tricks on how to run your like page and how to increase engagement. Because really, like pages are hard. They're hard, and Facebook is not putting your stuff in the news feed unless you're doing some of this stuff. And one of those things that you need to be doing is Facebook ads. Facebook wants you to pay to play. And that's okay. That's okay. Like, we should be paying to reach the people that we want to reach. This is a business. This is a business that we're running. So it's totally okay. We just got to know how to do it so we don't lose money, right? So let's talk about how to protect your Facebook account. So, sorry, my notes are on the floor, but I have to tell you guys a story. So when I was on the road, when we were first traveling, I was trying to get an ad approved for my 6-day shred, which is just a 6-day clean eating plan. And I submitted the ad for 4 different audiences. So it was basically 4 different ads to go into 4 different kind of people's news feeds. And the ad said something like, lose 5 pounds in 6 days. And I don't normally like to promote my stuff like that. But I was getting no traction on other ads, like eat clean, feel better, feel confident. Nobody was really getting that, or I wasn't getting a lot of traction on my ads or getting people to opt in to get my free clean eating, my free 6-day shred. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to say lose 5 pounds in 6 days, because a lot of people have really good luck with my 6-day shred and do lose a lot of weight on it within the short amount of time. So it's like, I'm just going for it. Well, you can't do that. Facebook doesn't like that, because they don't like you making promises that you can't really guarantee. They just don't like that. I have a hair somewhere on here. This is what happens when you wear hats on the team call. Okay, oh, there it goes. There it is. Okay, so Facebook denied my ad. So they said, sorry, you can't put that ad up. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, no big deal. I'll figure something else out. Well, I think because I had it in 4 different audiences, and it was like basically considered 4 ads, because I was denied on all 4 ads, 4 days later, they shut my entire ad account down. So I was unable to run Facebook ads for 2 months. I finally had them back, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. But I want to make sure that you guys are protecting your Facebook ad account, because that really put a halt into the amount of people that I could reach, especially while traveling, and just the amount of people that I could meet. I mean, it just does. I mean, I put a decent amount of what I make from Beachbody back into my business, and a lot of that goes into advertising, because I want to put myself in front of people who need this in their life. Okay, so I just have a few rules here, and I got these from Amy Porterfield. So these, not all of these are going to relate to us in our business. So if you post a link on your Facebook page, just make sure that you pay attention to the reputation of that link. A lot of us aren't using links. I would say that you're probably not going to use a link unless it's a blog post. And Facebook loves for you to promote blog posts, especially if they're good content and it's a lot of value that you're giving to someone. So if you have a blog, totally promote a blog post and use that link. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay, so if you send somebody somewhere, like if you have a link or a lead page where you're collecting somebody's email or a form, you have to make sure that whatever you said in your post is reflecting what you're actually giving to that person. So when you submit a Facebook ad, somebody reviews it. So they're going to not only just review what you're saying in your text, but they are going to review where your link is going. So make sure that you're not like baiting and switching people. I mean, I think that's a no-brainer, but I just, you know, this isn't about trickery. Like Facebook wants to provide a really good experience for their users. So that's why they have all these rules, okay? So she says, be mindful of the copy, or be mindful of what you're writing. So here are some obvious no-nos. Making over sensationalized claims. So this is going to change your life, or creating a false sense of urgency. You must opt in right now. Including metrics that don't apply to everyone, like something like increase your engagement by 10%, or increase your muscle mass by 10%. You know, like that's just more of like a personal thing, right? So making big sweeping promises, like I did when I said lose 5 pounds in 6 days. They don't like that, and they're going to deny that. Okay, so she says, Amy Porterfield says in this, be as specific and literal in your copy, which the copy is what you're writing for your ad, as possible. Okay, so okay, so she says to create a feel-good story. So I guess Facebook, this is an interesting one. Facebook is denying ads that make people feel bad. So you know when sometimes you see an ad that says, do you feel tired? Do you feel stressed out? Do you feel depressed? Like when you see that, you kind of feel all those things, right? You're like, yes, I have that. Yes, I have that. Yes, I feel like that. Facebook doesn't like that. So if you are going to kind of go that route, you want to talk more about probably your story. Like, I once felt stressed out. I once felt depressed in my job. I once felt like I had no fulfillment, but because of this, now I feel this way. Now I've overcome. So you want to create a feel-good story to show people that there's hope. You want to still like bring out those emotions of what they may be feeling now, but you have to create that hope. Okay. Let's see. You know, and of course it's just, she says, you know, focus on creating relationships. I mean, we know this, you know, we're not trying to, we need to be friendly and inviting to people. I mean, obviously. So some other things that I just, you know, Facebook's going to deny you for if you have a picture that has more than 20% text. So if your picture shows more than 20% text, they're going to deny you. So I was just working with one of my coaches, Becky. She had an ad up and she had text that was really small. And for some reason, I saw the ad in my newsfeed. So I shot her a message. I'm like, Becky, I can't read your text. You got to make that bigger. And she said, well, if I make it bigger, then it's bigger than 20%. Well, then I said, then you have to decrease the amount of words that you have on that picture, because people need to see it. People need to actually see what the text is saying. So you only have a certain amount of space, but you want whatever text is on that picture to stand out. You don't want it to be small. And all the other details can be in what you actually write on the post, okay? So you guys just, know before and after. So I think health and fitness is the hardest industry to get things approved. So, and same with like MLMs. Like Facebook doesn't really love MLMs because MLMs get a bad name. So we just have to be really careful with trigger words like, you know, like join my team, or, you know, make lots of income, or all this stuff. Like we just have to be careful with some of that stuff. Okay, so so like she said, just be very like literal and to the point and clear, and make it a feel-good story. If the story is about you and it's true, you're not going to have any problems. Okay, and I think a picture always does great. You just can't have before afters, and you can't have more than 20% text. Okay, so we're clear on that. I'm going to check the chat box to see what's going on. Okay, not much, not many questions. Okay, cool. So my next tip is that ads should be very clear and precise. So this kind of goes into what we were just talking about, but I think if you're creating an ad, whatever it is, like whatever you're asking people to do, like, and I'm going to talk about the different kinds of ads that you can do, but you want it to be as clear and as easy for people to understand as possible. So you want to ask somebody who has no idea what you do, no idea about anything that you're offering, and ask them, does this make sense to you? Is the call to action clear? Because ultimately you want people to do a couple things. You want people to get on your email list. You want people to fill out a form. You want people to comment below. You want people to share your picture. You want people to like it. You want people to like your page. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can get from an ad, but you have to be clear on what you want from that ad. So make sure that you're asking somebody who's like on the outside, like, does this make sense? And like truly someone who's on the outside, not just your spouse because you don't think they know. I promise you they know more than you think they know because they're hearing you talk all the time, okay? Okay, so let's get into some of the meat. So I'm gonna pull up my Facebook ad account. I'm gonna share with you guys. So we're gonna do a little screen share action. How do I do this? Let's see. Okay, cool. So can you guys see this okay? We can see this? I hope so. Okay, so I just want to make sure. Yes, okay, you guys can see me. Okay, cool. So I had to switch to using Facebook for Business, which is not what you guys have. I had to use Facebook for Business, which is a little bit different, and it's going to look slightly different than yours. The reason why I had to switch to that is because I had to create a new ad account. Facebook, you know, like I said, revoked my ad account. This was the only way that I was going to get it back. So mine's going to just look slightly different than yours. So don't freak out. It'll all make sense. So what you're going to do is I'm going to go back to my personal page because I want to show you guys from your page how to get here. Okay, so what I do is I click on this down arrow up here in the corner, and we are going to go to Manage Ads. Okay, Manage Ads. So this is going to load the ad manager for you. Okay. So this is where my ad account, do you guys see your ad account has been flagged for violation. So this is not my correct ad account, but I just want to show you this is how you get to it. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to get into my new ad account. So just give me a second here. So here's Facebook for Business. I'm going to click on Ads Manager, and it's the same thing. From here on out, it's pretty much the same. I think it's the same. Yeah, that looks exactly the same. Okay, so you guys, there's a couple things that we can do. We can boost a post. So I want you to create a post that is inspirational, that somebody is going to want to share with somebody else. Like they're going to want to share it on their news feed. They're going to want to be inspired by you because of this post. So I want you to click Create Ad. And from here, when you create this inspirational post, this is going to help you get engagement on your page, but it's also going to help people to like your page so that you get new likers. So you're going to click on Boost Your Post right here. And obviously, you're going to click on your like page right here. Okay, some of you may have multiple like pages, so you're going to want to click on the like page that you want to use here. So you are already going to have posted this on your timeline. Okay, so let me find, this is an inspirational post right here. I posted this morning. You are the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. I choose to surround myself with giants. It's a picture of me standing in the redwoods. So we're going to just put a boost on this. So I boost this post, and then I say set audience and budget. Okay, so we're going to just go through here, and this is where you can target who you're talking to with this post, right? And you guys, I can't pull back up the chat, so if anything's going wrong, will someone just text me? I don't have any text, so I think everything's right. Okay, so what I do is I always just keep it United States. If you're in Canada and you want to do, you want to reach people in Canada, of course you should put Canada in there. I usually just focus on the United States. And in my age, I really try to tighten up the age range that I'm looking for. So I'm really looking for people between 26 And I would say 34. Like, I really keep that tight. 8 years is a good enough range for me. Those are the people that I'm targeting. Those are the people that I feel like I relate with. And I target women. I just do. I feel more connected when I work with women, and that's just who I'm targeting. Okay. So and then I always just put in here. I would just put English US. It doesn't usually change it that much, but you just want to make sure that you can communicate with the people who are seeing your ads, right? Or who are liking your page. So this is called detailed targeting, and this is where you find people to target. This is where you're looking for interests and behaviors, and Facebook is going to give you some categories where you can open these up and you can look at different things. You know, you can look at their life events. All of this stuff. They have a new job, they're in a new relationship. Maybe if you're getting married, you want to be targeting people who are also getting married. Like, look at all this stuff, you guys. It's amazing. If you're a parent, you're most likely going to want to target other moms or other parents. Like, look at this, green moms, fit moms. I mean, that's amazing, right? There's so many things, trendy moms. And it's going to tell you the demographics of people here. But here's a lot of times what I'm doing. I'm actually going to be putting in pages. Like, you can type in pages that you like, that you want to target. So a lot of times I want to target other fitness people. So I put in Les Mills. I'm going to put in Biggest Loser, people who, like, you know, have an interest of losing weight. Let's see, Jillian Michaels. I always put her in. You know, just things like that, like personal trainer. And then it starts giving you suggestions based on what you're putting in there. So you guys, you can see, you can create, you can, you know, experiment so much with this. And you'll see here, my potential reach is 2.8 million. Before I started any of this, it was like in the 80 million or something crazy like that. Okay. I don't even know what it was, but you want to bring it down. Like, you want to bring it down to about this. I think that this is a good potential reach. Okay. And you guys, I would dig a little bit deeper in this, but this is just for, you know, showing you that you can literally choose whatever you want. You can put anything in here. I mean, honestly, I could put in Sean T if I wanted to target his people. You know, I can target Chalene Johnson's people if I wanted to. Okay. I can target Beachbody people. I can target Herbalife people. I mean, whatever you want to target, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then you can definitely save the audience. If you like the audience, you can save it. And then this is where you do your daily budget. So I'm going to talk about this here in a little bit, but I want this kind of post. This is an inspirational post. And I'm going to explain more about what you're going to use this particular post for, but this is going to be a daily post, and you're going to run this continuously. So you're going to have a daily budget. And if you don't have a huge budget, I want you to run it for $1 a day. And look at that. You can reach 230 to 600 new people on Facebook per day by spending $1. Who has $1 to spend? Who can do that? Who can spend $30 a month, $1 a day to get some new eyes on your stuff? Raise your hand high and start jumping around, because how friggin' cool is that? Right? I can't see the comments, but I know you guys are so excited right now. So, so you want to keep the rest of this is all good. So let's just keep all of this the same. And then we're going to choose ad creative. What is that? I don't know. That's new. Oh, okay. This is good. So choose ad. This is just taking it to the next, you know, to the next page. So what I do is this is showing you what it's going to look like if someone is looking at this picture from their desktop. This is what it's going to look like. What about if they're looking at it from their mobile? This is what it's going to look like. Now, I don't do the desktop right column. I just don't like it. I would rather spend my money on the mobile feed and the desktop feed. You can even remove the desktop feed. If you just want to be working with people that are on their phones, like, by all means, there you go. But here's the kicker, you guys. Look at how cool this is. When someone sees this in their on their phone. Wait, I want to add this on their phone. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, when someone sees this on their phone, do you see this little thumb here? that's going to give them a chance to actually like your page. So not only are they seeing your picture, but if they click this thumb, they are actually going to be a liker of your page. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone here. Okay, and then you're going to say place the order, and then Facebook is going to review it and say, okay, we'll place your order. So I'm just going to place the order, and Facebook says it's in review. So continue. Okay, so that is, I'm just going to stop the screen share for just a second. So you guys, that is one type of post that I recommend that you start with right away. And here's what happens with that kind of post. So if any of you have seen, before my Facebook ad got shut down, I had this post that was a picture of me, and it said in big letters, "Be you." And I wish I could find that post, but it's from December of last year. It's like a year old, so it takes like forever to load all of my pictures to see it. But I literally had $1 a day on that post for 3 or 4 months, and then I upped it to $5 a day, and then I finally upped it to $15 a day because, man, it was killing. It was killing. And all I said, the picture said, "Be you," and then in the text it says, "Be unapologetically you." Like, or something like super simple like that, and I had like a little peace sign. Dude, I had like 5,000 shares on that. I had 25,000 likes on that. And so many people liked my page because of that post. And if you were on my call 2 weeks ago, you know that when somebody likes your picture, but they haven't yet liked your page, you can go back and see everybody who's liked your page, and you can click invite to like my page. Let me say that over again. When you look at everybody who's liked that particular picture, you can go in, and if they haven't liked your page, you can invite them to like your page. If you're confused on that, go back to the call 2 weeks ago because I talked about that very exact feature. So that's something that I outsource. That's something that I have my assistant Lucky do for me, is she's still going through those 25,000 likes on that BU ad and in inviting people to like my page. She does it for like 15 minutes a day because it continues to get likes coming in. Especially when I didn't have ads running, it was a great way for us to get likes coming in on the page and getting new people seeing this stuff. So literally, you guys, you can have an inspirational post that people love, that people are not only liking, possibly commenting, but you also want them to share it, because if they share it on their timeline, maybe their friends are going to see it and like your page also. But what does this mean? This means that if people are going to be interested in that post, you have to be providing really good content on your page so that when they come there, they're like, this girl is amazing. This guy is amazing. I'm in. I'm a fan for life, right? So you have to be providing that value on the back end. Does this make sense? And you can do this for $1 a day, for $1 a day, okay? Okay, so Tammy says it's awesome. She's been getting a lot of new likes. Perfect. I love that. Okay, why would or wouldn't you do desktop or mobile view? I'm just wondering if it costs, I don't know the cost breakdown. I really don't. I think it's just experimenting. I think most people, I would say this, I would say that most people are going to be looking at Facebook on their phone. I mean, I usually am. I mean, I just took the Facebook app off my phone, but I would say most people are scrolling Facebook here on their phone. So if you're reaching people, most people here, maybe all of your money, all of your $1, you want to reach mobile users. I mean, I don't really have a good answer for that, Brittany, but that's a great question. Maybe you experiment with it. Maybe you run that ad for a while just on desktop, see how it goes, and then maybe you change it up and run it just on mobile and see how it goes. You never know. And I think a lot of the Facebook ad stuff is really about experimenting, but that's an awesome, awesome question. Okay, so Rosalie, if your screen is blurry, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can grab the replay and get a better shot of what it looks like. But yes, detailed targeting, and it's very user friendly. Once you guys are in there, it just kind of walks you through. And like I was just saying, it's about experimenting. It's going to take you a little bit of time to figure out what you're doing in there. Yeah. So you just have to get in there and play. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So now we are going to talk about a dark posts. Okay, so that first post that I just talked about was something that I want you all to do. I want you all to invest $30 a month running a post like that on your like page. $30 a month, $1 a day. You can do that, okay? The dark post, this is going to be a little bit more advanced, and not all of you are going to do that. And I'm not going to recommend that all of you do it right away. I think that all of you should start with what I just taught you. But the dark post, this is taking it a step further. And what does a dark post mean? A dark post means that it's not actually on your timeline, but we're creating a post. Do you ever see a post out there and you're like, oh, I want to see that post, and you go to that person's like page and it's nowhere to be found? That's a dark post, and that's literally just an ad in the timeline. And that's really more to get people to get onto your email list or to fill out a form or any of that stuff too. Susanna, absolutely, this is a tax write-off, 100%. It's advertising for your business, 100%. Of course, yes, total tax write-off. Great question. Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to run a dark post. Are you guys ready? So this is a little bit more advanced. So we're going to go back to sharing my screen. Okay, actually, I'm going to show you something else first. So a dark post, like I was just saying, a dark post is something where you want to get someone on your email list. So for those of you that have done Tribe Marketing, you know about creating your email list in MailChimp and then having like an opt-in form for people to get on. And when I say get on your email list, people get on your email list because you're giving them something, like you're giving them a free 6-day clean eating or whatever. You know, you don't have to do this right away. This is just something that you maybe work towards eventually. But when you get someone on your email list, they're yours forever. They're on your email list forever, and you can create a relationship with them via email, and you know that they're going to see it. Sometimes on Facebook, you don't know who's seeing your stuff. Okay, so it's really good to get people on your email list, and that's training that I'm going to elaborate more on in 2016. But if you don't have an email list set up yet, which is totally fine, but you want to start collecting information from people, like you want them to give you information versus just commenting on a post. Like you don't want someone to just say, I'm in, and then you have this conversation via message. You want to actually have someone fill out like an application or something, or fill out a form, like a get to know me form, right? So in order to do that, we can create a Google form really easily, and we can use that in our dark post when we are promoting join our team or promoting a challenge group or whatever, or a free group. They can fill out this form, and this is how you're going to get them in the free group or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so let me share my screen. I'm going to show you guys how to create a Google form. So I know a lot of you probably already know how to create a Google form, but for those of you that don't, I'm going to show you. So you go into My Google Drive. So Google Drive, if you're not a big Google person, do you see these 9 little boxes in the corner? This is your Google Apps. You want to click on Google Drive. I use Google Drive like any drive on my computer. This is where I save everything because I can access Google Drive from my laptop and from my phone. It's amazing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click New, and we're going to click on More, and we're going to click on Google Forms. Okay, guys, so this is super easy. Let's say I'm running a free clean eating group. Join Sarah's free clean eating group. If you are interested in being part of my free clean eating group and getting a free 6-day meal plan, fill out the application below. Done. Okay. So obviously you want to make sure this stuff is spelled right. But we don't have to do that right now. Okay, it's not being easy for me. So you would just ask simple questions like, how about name? And then you want to click on required question. But a name is not a multiple choice. You want to click text for a name, and then you click done, and then you add item, and then you say email. And then you would say, you do text, and you'd say required question. And I always ask this question, you guys, because you're probably going to be talking about your 6-day shred on all different platforms. You're going to say, where did you find me? Or where did you hear about my free group? And this is one where you would do multiple choice, and you'd say Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. I don't know. I mean, maybe even YouTube, okay? I'm not sure what you use. But those are like my main things that I use. And I think it's really good to know where your traffic is coming because you know what's working, like what is working for you, right? And then I would say, why are you interested in learning about clean eating? And then I would make this a paragraph text, and I would say required, and I'd say done. And then I'd say, tell me anything else I should know about you to approve you being part of my free group, right? You want to make it seem like, hey, this is a privilege to be part of my group. Like, what else do you want to tell me? Okay, and then required. Okay, so people are going to fill this out and you're going to be able to email them and have a conversation and be like, okay, here's the link to my group. So here's what we do. You want to click on change theme. Now this is really cool. Change the theme here. And do you see where it says default themes? This is the basic theme that we have. I always click customize. So I click customize and I put a header image. So I choose an image. So literally you can go to Canva and you can create an image for yourself. I mean, they have stock images in here, but literally, you guys, I could go to my albums. Let me see. I mean, let's just click one of these. No, that's not a good one. Will this work? I mean, that's not a good one because you want it to be skinny and thin, right? But you kind of get the picture, right? Like you can pick anything. Like for those of you that are in the Hammer and Chisel group, this is exactly what I did for the Hammer and Chisel group, okay? I created this. And then you can even click a page background. You can click an image. And I, for the Hammer and Chisel group, I did a background of the actual of the logo, the Hammer and Chisel logo, but you could do, let's see, my albums, something like, go back. Like you could do any of this stuff. You could do veggies. I mean, all of this stuff would look really cool in the back. But let's just say you click that. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Eat better, feel better. This is your form. And it looks really super professional, right? Like how easy was that? It was so easy. Okay, and then you're going to click on send form. You're going to get a short URL and you're going to copy this. And here's your form. And you're going to click over here and you're just going to test it. And yeah, it works. Somebody's going to fill this out. Okay, so what happens when somebody fills it out? Do you guys see what Google does? Right when you create a form, they're also going to create responses. So this is the Excel Google Sheets that has all of the responses. So you need to be checking this every day and seeing who wants to be in your group. And you're sending them the link to your group. Okay, so now we're going to go into Facebook and we're going to create a post for this. So in order to create a dark post, we have to click on the Power Editor. So this is different. This is a different place to go. The Power Editor is like this big scary thing, okay? But I don't want you to be scared. It's really not that bad, and it's got a lot more user-friendly over the years, okay? Okay, and you guys, we can do Instagram ads now, by the way, like, which is so awesome. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. But here's what we do. Here's what we do. We're gonna click on Create Ad, okay? And I want you to create a new campaign. And whatever this campaign is gonna be called, like maybe this is for free groups. This is your free group campaign, okay? And you want this to be clicks to website because you want people to actually click on the form, okay? Clicks to website. Remember the last one that we did was page post engagement. That was the last kind of ad we did. Now we're doing a clicks to website. You want to keep that at auction. You have to create a new ad set every time you have a new group. So this would just be like, you know, clean eating people or people who need to eat clean. You know, whatever you want to name it. People who need to eat clean. So that's who you're targeting. An ad set is your audience. That's how I remember it. It's your audience. That's what the ad set means. And then your new ad, this would be for your 6-day shred December. Actually, this would probably be for January. Nobody's going to be doing the 6-day shred in December. Okay, so January, and we're going to hit create. Okay. So here's what we're doing. So you guys look at here. I'm just going to show you how this works. There's 3 levels. You have your campaigns, you have your ad sets, and then you have your ads. So right now we are in the ads, and we're going to work on the 6-day shred January ad. So you have to pick your page, and then you can hook up your Instagram account to your Facebook ads page. I don't know how to do that. I set it up a couple weeks ago, but I forget. But I'm sure it's super easy, and I'm sure you can Google it. But you can actually get this on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on Instagram. You can do this same ad on Instagram. Like, how awesome is that? Okay. Like, this is awesome. Yes? Are you guys having like is your hair on fire because it's like your brains are blowing right now because this is amazing? Okay, so you want to have your ad image. So you click add with an image or video, and then here's your URL. What is your URL? It's the Google form, because you want people to be filling out the form, right? This is optional. You don't have to display a URL here. And then this is, you know, get rid of that Christmas bloat. If I can spell. No, can't spell. Get rid of that Christmas bloat. Join my free 6-day clean eating group on January 4th. Apply below. Apply to join below. Awesome. And then here's your headline. Every time you change something up, it's going to show over here in the preview. It's going to show. It's going to show over here in the preview. So the headline is maybe de-bloat, about New Year's de-bloat. Gosh, I could not spell today. Okay, so where does that? Here's where it is right here. New Year's de-bloat. You could even make that a sentence. Get back to yourself after all the holiday eating. Okay. And then this one, let's see, what is this one? So I think this one's optional. Describe your link and why people should click on it. So this is apply here to join my free clean eating group on January 4th. You will get a 6-day meal plan, recipe guide, and grocery list to make your life easy. Time to get back on the wagon after the holidays. Okay, so you guys see that that's showing up right here, right here. Awesome. So do you see where this says learn more? This is where we say learn more. This is where we should say sign up, because they're actually signing up, or apply now. Apply now. Apply now to join my free clean eating. Apply to join below, right? So I'm keeping this really simple, really easy. None of this other stuff matters. We don't have to do any of this other stuff. This is more for tracking. Okay, so you're doing an image, and then this is where you would select an image that you want to use. And you guys, I don't have any images uploaded right now, but you would have an image that you created on Canva, and that way it wouldn't be the image here of me over here on the Google form. It would actually show a picture, like a clean eating picture, and it would say something like, you know, 6 days clean eating, learn how to eat clean, you know, whatever. So look you can click here. What does this look like in the mobile newsfeed? Because remember, this is not going to be on your timeline, guys. This is just a dark post. This is just going to be somewhere floating along in there. Okay? And the dark post goes everywhere. So you can't choose where it goes, or you know, so you can, if you want, you can like change this up because it looks different, you know? Let's see what it looks like on Instagram. Oh, because I don't have a picture. It's not pulling it up for Instagram because I don't have a picture to put up. But anyways, you guys, you get this, right? So once you're here and you do this, you have to go back to the ad set, because we've got to get the ad set. Remember, the ad set is the audience. Okay, so we have to choose the audience and we have to set our budget here in the ad set. So for something like this, if you're running this to start on January 4th, you wanna run this probably from the day after Christmas till New Year's, right? You wanna run this for a good amount of time. What is your total budget for this? If your total budget is $20 and you're running it over 5 days, that means that your daily budget is $4 a day. Okay, easy, you can totally do that. Okay, minimum for dark post is 5. Okay, I take that back, $5 a day. Okay, and then you can say when this starts and when it ends. But look at this, $5 a day, you guys. Look at how many people. Look at this. Look at how many people you're gonna reach on Facebook and how many people you're gonna reach on Instagram. This is like blowing my mind right now. I cannot believe this. So I need to get on this myself. I need to get on this bandwagon because you guys, this is amazing. Shalene says over and over and over, I cannot put enough money into Facebook because it pays me back so much more. You guys know the power of free groups, right? This is how you do it. This is how you get new people, new blood into your groups. This is amazing, you guys. Now, this is where you set your audience. Now, I have saved audiences. I have, you know, I see it says saved audience. Remember where I showed you could save that? I can just click on this saved audience and it's going to show me where my fit people are, if that's what I want to do. Oh, and then look, this is where you can choose if you don't want it in the desktop right column. This is where you can choose. So I would turn that one off because no need to waste your money on that. I just don't think that that works. Okay, and then the rest of this, don't worry about the rest of this. Okay, once this is all done, it looks like everything's done, everything's good. You're gonna hit review changes and it's going then, once you hit review changes, it's gonna upload to Facebook and Facebook is going to review it for you and they're gonna approve it or not approve it. Okay, so let's take a breath. I'm like all worked up. You see how warm and hot and bothered I am right now? Whoa. You guys, how amazing is this? Is this good? I know we're on this call for a long time, but come on, this is good stuff right here. Like, this is how you meet people. This is how you expand your network. Okay, if you guys have questions, please post them now. I'm not gonna run through all of the questions here. It looks like you guys are kind of helping each other, which is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so you guys, this is like literally, you get to choose what link you use. For me, I have, if you guys go to sarahtribe.com/6day, that's an opt-in for people to get on my email list. Okay, and then I have it set up where once they get on my email list, they get the actual 6-day shred, like they get the download sent right to them, right to their email. So it's just a little bit different. I'm not getting them in a group. I'm just sending them the download. Yeah, it is fun, you guys. It's fun. It's a good project and it's so fun. Mind totally blown. I love it. You guys are amazing. Okay, like seriously, this is gonna change your business. Like this is gonna change your business for 2016. And Facebook ads is just, they're just killing it right now. They're killing, and video is killing. So if you can do a short video, man, it's killing right now. Video is killing. I want to show you guys something on video because this is just ridiculous. Let me share my screen. I'm just going to show you how ridiculous video really is right now. So let me go to my page. And I'll show you guys. So we talked about 2 weeks ago about Facebook like pages, and we talked about reach, right? We talked about what is this reach, okay? So I just want to show you what is my average reach. Like today, yesterday and today I've been getting no reach, like 406 people, 918 people. That's really low. I usually get close to 2,000. Here, 153 people, like really low reach. Like look at this Packers picture. That's a more average reach right there. But then you look at this, I posted this video Sunday morning, and I only had 410 people view it. I only had 9 people like it and 2 people comment. Thank you, Susanna and Sarah, for commenting. But look at this. Look at the reach. 12,000 people. That's the highest reach I've ever gotten organically. I couldn't believe it, but that just goes to show that video is killing and Facebook really likes video. That's the only thing that I can think of in terms of why I would have 12,000 reach on that, because there's no other explanation for that, because people aren't sharing it, people aren't commenting, people aren't. That's like, it's like crazy. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, am I looking at the right number? Because that does not look right. Okay, last thing that I want to share with you guys is strategy. So where should you be putting your money with your Facebook posts, right? Okay, one other thing before we do this, I want to show you guys one more thing. I gotta show you guys this one more thing. I'm sorry, I know this call is going way too late, but I feel like I owe you this. Okay, so I gotta show you, this is the other way that you can boost a post. So here's how you, so you know how you have that daily post that's out there that's getting you likes. It's the post to increase your engagement, and it's where you're the one that you're spending $1 a day, like low post. So that's getting people to like your page. Well, when you have like a post where you want people to see, like this one is a video, like I would totally boost this post. So I can go to my like page and actually click boost post. And here's what I do. I go here and do this only when I have like a call to action, like join my group. And this video is a call to action. It says it right in the video. It doesn't say it in the actual words, but it says it in the video. And here's what I do. I choose people who like my page and their friends. The reason why I choose this is because you can reach more people. Facebook charges you less for the amount of reach when you choose this particular one. So if you're building up your likes with your other posts, you can go out and do this because you have more people who like your page, and it's going to reach more people because Facebook is charging you less for this option because those people already like your page. So Facebook is just going to charge you less. That's just how it works. So then you can come in here and you can choose your budget. Now, don't think that you only have these options. You can click right in here and you can put whatever you want in here. All right? You can put whatever you want in here. And again, this is just really super easy. Like I just do this every once in a while. I boost a post that has a call to action to join my team or to join, whatever. And I do it literally to the people who like my page and their friends, and that saves me money. Okay, so does that make sense? So we have three kinds of posts. We have the post that you're going to put money in daily. That's like an inspirational post that people are going to share, that people are going to like, that people are going to comment, and you're going to also get likes from that. And you're going to invite people who like that picture to like your page if they haven't liked it. That's post number one. That's boost post for engagement. Post number two, or ad number two, is clicks to website. That's the dark post. That's to get people to fill out the form. That's the more advanced. And then the third one is the boost to people who like your page and their friends. Okay, so one thing that I run into with that last kind of post is that a lot of you like my page, and I'm getting into the news feeds of your friends. So I always have to ask, do you work with any other Beachbody coaches? Do you know any other Beachbody coaches? Because I don't want to be taking clients away from other people. So make sure you're doing the same thing. Make sure you're asking those same kind of questions when you're talking with people, right? That's only fair. It's only fair to ask that question. Okay, so here's the strategy. Here's what I put out there. You set the budget for the month. Let's just, to make it easy, let's say your budget for the month is $100. You are going to spend 30% of that budget on your boosted post that's going to bring people to like your page. That's $1 a day. So that's $30 for the whole month. Then you are going to boost 2 posts like on your actual timeline that have a call to action throughout the month. And that is when you boost to people who like your page and their friends, and you're going to put $10 or 10% on each one of those. Okay, and then the remaining 50% goes to your dark post. So in this case, it would be $50 goes to your dark post. You guys got it? Okay, so who asked? Is it okay to boost a past post? Yeah, so if you have a post that has a ton of traction that's going to create more, absolutely. You can go back and boost all sorts of posts. And you know, when the first one that I showed you, when you actually go in to create the ad and you have the drop down box, I think it only shows posts for like the last couple months. Okay. But there you go, you guys. That's it. That's Facebook ads in a nutshell in 1 hour. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being on this call. I know it was long. Thank you for hanging with me tonight. But this will change your business. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It really doesn't have to be expensive. You guys can start with that first one that I showed you and spend $30 a month just to get the engagement going, just to get more people liking your page. And then you can add one on, whichever one feels best for you. So thank you guys for being on so much. You're amazing. Have an awesome week. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. I'll post a video on Team Triceps, for Christmas and holidays and all that good stuff. But you guys, no call next week, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. And thank you so much for being on. You guys are amazing, and we will see you soon. Remember, be authentic, be you, unapologetically you. Love you guys. See you soon.